Welcome back. There is a live look outside from the Oregon coast. That's our In It Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera in Lincoln City. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. September is Suicide Prevention Month. Our next guest has made it his mission to educate and prepare parents, guardians, and educators with resources and strategies to best protect the mental health of our youth. We welcome back Stanford University physician and author of A Mindful Teen, Dr. Greg Hammer. It's great to see you.
Great to see you, Hannah.
I love that this new project is focused on the teens. And tell me about, we've still got to talk about destigmatizing these conversations about mental health.
Absolutely. Well, it's very prevalent to have mental health issues, especially among teenagers. 20% of teens have suicidal thoughts, which is just remarkable. And it's twice that in the LGBTQ plus community. And I think there are a number of reasons for that. In part, all of the stressors that teens face that I certainly didn't face when I was a teenager. I don't know about you, but we didn't have gun violence in schools, social media, which, involves, it's a double-edged sword. There's some good things about it. It also involves bullying, shaming, something that I never heard of before called sextortion. I think the political divide affects kids, teenagers, drugs, pressures about college, eco-anxiety. Will there be an earth for my children and my grandchildren? So there's just so many things that stress kids out these days.
Do you think that's step one, especially for the adult caregivers in these teens' lives, to recognize that, hey, I just don't totally relate to what you're going through, but I'm going to do my best to support you through these new challenges?
Absolutely. I think it's our responsibility as adults, as parents, grandparents, teachers, counselors, coaches, to really pay attention to our kids, to pay attention to their mood, their body language, things they say, and don't take things for granted because, as I said, a fifth of teens have thought about suicide. So we really need to be clued in and listen without judgment. I think learning non-judgment, which is the N in GAIN, the mindfulness method that I practice and teach, is so important.
Yeah, having that empathy for our own kids sometimes, it's a balance, right? You want to set up guardrails for them and make sure that they're making the right choices, but also give them the space to figure things out themselves too.
Yes, absolutely. I think we can do both, though. We, walk and chew gum at the same time. I think that we can give them their space, let them make mistakes, let them learn for themselves, but be there for them as a constant support. And again, in a listening, aware, non-judgmental manner.
Are there certain risk signs that we should be watching out for that go beyond just kind of a typical, maybe angsty teenage experience?
Sure, I think those are probably familiar to most of us. When our child or student is acting withdrawn, when their school performance drops, when they're becoming more isolated and have fewer and fewer friends, spending more time in their room, spending more time online. I think these are all potential signs of depression, and depression may lead to suicidal ideation and even to suicide. So we need to pay very close attention.
And keeping that conversation open, right? Because sometimes, even if you sit down with your kid with the best of intentions, they might not open up to you that first time you try and reach out.
Right. I mean, there are certainly difficult topics, Hannah, of course. Talking to our kids about sex, about sexually transmitted diseases, and about the pitfalls of social media that they may find in all these cases, things embarrassing. They don't want to talk about it. We may feel awkward and not want to talk about it. But I think once we bring these topics up in a non-shaming, non-judgmental way, our kids have a much better chance of opening up and making that connection.
Yeah, and the other piece, there's all these new challenges that could be tough for parents to navigate, but we also have more resources than ever, right? There are so many mental health professionals who are waiting to help our kids if we need to reach out and make that next step.
Yes, there are resources available. There are programs, I think more than ever, specifically designed to support those who may be thinking of suicide. There's a 988 hotline. There's a great organization called NAMI, N-A-M-I, which is the National Alliance for Mental Health, although it's not I, so in any case, I'm just having a mental block on what the I stand for, but their number is 800-950-6264. So there are wonderful organizations. I think NAMI is the National Alliance for Mental Illness. That's
There
what
it
the I.
is. Okay. Well, hey, we always appreciate your time. Want to make sure we let folks know we're going to have your GAIN method up on our website as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always nice to chat with you.
Always my pleasure, Hannah.
Okay, and if you or someone you know is in crisis, you can get confidential support 24 hours a day. Call or text 988 to get help now. Again, Dr. Hammer's new book is A Mindful Teen. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.